GoForThe2.com in with my season previews. I'm going to start doing some small videos as we inch closer to the season. All of this information is in my 2018 college football preview. It's up on Amazon, the GoForThe2.com Power 5 preview. Pick it up on ebook or paperback at Amazon. Order now. We got 2 months to the season and it is jam-packed with stats. We'll start in the ACC and Clemson. 3 straight years under Dabo Swinney. They've made it to the college football playoff. A fantastic job on both the offense and defensive sides of the ball. But I've said it time and time again, if you followed my work, Dabo Swinney and Brett Venables have recruited eerily similar to what Nick Saban and Alabama have done in Tuscaloosa. All they do is reload. And when you look at their pedigree over the last 3 seasons, they're a fantastic road team. 20-3 overall since 2014 on the road or on a neutral field site. That's an 869 winning percentage. And when you look at the teams that they defeated in 2017, in the ACC alone, Louisville, Virginia Tech, and NC State. They also defeated arch rival South Carolina and Miami in the ACC championship game. They won those 5 games by 21.2 points per game. When you look at some of the teams that Dabo Swinney's defeated since 2011, teams like Auburn, Florida State, Ohio State, Oklahoma, LSU, Alabama, Georgia, Louisville, the list goes on and on. Against those teams, they're 20-6 overall. He's a big game head coach, and it coaches that talent up on both sides of the ball. And when you look at Clemson in 2017, I mean, that dominant defense, they held opposing offenses to 112 rushing yards per game, 27% on third down conversions, and led FBS with USC with a total of 46 sacks. And they're going to be a dominant group led by Dexter Lawrence, Christian Wilkins, Austin Bryant, Cleveland Farrell. They have one of the most dominant defensive fronts entering the 2018 season. More importantly, when you look at their statistics from 2017, they held 5 opponents under 100 yards rushing. Those opponents had a combined overall record of 42-24. That was a 636 winning percentage. Clemson won those games by 18 points per game. More importantly, on the defensive secondary, you look, they held 7 of 14 opponents in 2017, under 50% completion percentage. They were 7-0 in those ball games and won those games by 26.6 points per game. Offensively, you look at Kelly Bryant, he comes back. A solid first year under center, completed around 63% of his passes, 13 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's going to need to get better in terms of Clemson's progression. If they are to face a team like Alabama in the college football playoff, he's going to need to get better with his reads and progressions in 2018. I think he'll be a more confident quarterback. But more importantly, you look at the rushing attack for Clemson overall entering the 2018 season. They have Kelly Bryant. They also have Feaster and Etienne. Those 3 players combined for 2,100 rushing yards and 31 rushing touchdowns. His athleticism, Kelly Bryant's athleticism on the perimeter, will put pressure on opposing defenses. I've heard a lot of talk about Trevor Lawrence possibly beating out Kelly Bryant to start the year. I don't see it. He's an inexperienced quarterback, granted a 5-star recruit, but until he does it between the white lines at the collegiate level, I think Kelly Bryant is the starter entering 2018. When you look at the schedule for Clemson overall, a very manageable schedule, especially when you look at their road games. The combined winning percentage of their 2018 opponents is a combined 525 winning percentage. So a very manageable schedule for Clemson. Some possible road games that could give this team some problems. At Texas A&M, the 3rd week of the season, it's going to be an electric atmosphere for Jimbo Fisher and the crew. I still think Clemson gets through that, but they still have to face Florida State on the road. They still have to face a team like NC State at home, along with arch rival South Carolina. Both of those games are at home, but they do have experienced quarterbacks in both Ryan Finley and Jake Bentley. We'll see how it plays out, but I do feel that Clemson is in the college football playoff for the 4th straight year under Dabo Swinney. This is the elite team in the ACC in 2018.